going to be so good. You're going to love it.
Hey, hello out there. Here it is, Tony again with the TonyOh Show. And today I have this wonderful recipe for you. It's from old world from our family in Portugal when I was a child. And when we killed a pig once a year, we made what they call Rejoes. Now, Rejoes is the pork meat that is cut up into chunks. And then it's braised in a little bit of water, and it's going to be fried in deep pork fat here that I have here. Now, this is basically lard. If you're starting a new batch, you get lard from the store. Now, this one I used for my last batch. Already has a lot of flavor, so it's going to add even more to this. And just be aware that there's different cuts of meat that you could use for this food. This is a pork picnic, which is actually from the lower part of the leg where they make the prosciutto from, okay? So it has more muscle, and it could be a little bit tougher, but it's going to be perfect for what I'm going to be doing here, because it's going to cook very slowly, and it's going to be very tasty, okay? Now, you could also use pork butt, which is just as good. It's just a different cut of meat, okay? So what I'm going to do is tell you about how I got this thing prepared, okay? What I did 24 hours ago, I cut up the meat and I put some coarse salt on it, okay? I use this right here. Use any kind of coarse salt. And it's been sitting in here like marinating, giving this thing flavor, okay? Giving it flavor, okay? So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this pot right here very hot, okay? Then I'm going to be putting some water in it. Just a little bit of water, maybe a quarter of an inch in there. I'm going to put the meat in there with the fat part down. So it's got fat. I want fat because that's going to create that wonderful taste, okay? And then once I get a little browning going on here, then I will add this fat, okay? And then it'll cook for about an hour. It's going to be so tasty. And I will show you how that gets done very shortly, okay? Now, I got this pot warmed up. I'm going to start by putting a little bit of water in here first. Now, that's the secret, okay? And then I'm going to take the meat. I'm going to put the fat down. Put this on very high heat. I want this nice and hot. I've added the fat. As you can see, it's turning into a liquid consistency. And I'm going to mix it up a little bit and get all the meat covered in that pork oil. This is going to be very tender, very tasty. Okay, here's the finished product. I'm going to be serving this tonight with a nice salad, some fresh oranges here. That is very typical right there. Okay, now it's time to taste it. Is it any good? Let's see. Mmm. Mmm. That's delicious. But the chef always says whatever he cooks is delicious. Let's get the real test and get my wife up here and see what she thinks. All right, Kathy, I want you to come up here and taste these beauties and give them your honest opinion of what you think.
It smells so good in here.
You go for it. See what you think. Let them know what you think, my dear.
Mmm. Mmm.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You think that Jessica will like these tonight when she gets in?
She's gonna love it. Look at these. This is real food. This is real food right here. So is this. The smell's not processed. It's so delicious. Okay, it does have a lot of salt in it, but
well, the salt will dissipate into the oil. Forget about it. Don't worry about the salt. All right. Hey, this is
so
for
good.
fun. We eat this once in a while. It's not an everyday thing.
That's true. That's true. It's real food, though. I love it. From Portugal.
Yes.
Yay! Good job.
Give me a hug. Oh, yes. That's why I love cooking. Look at this. I give Ella extra hugs. You know what I'm saying? So if you cook, guess what? Same thing's going to happen to you. But you got to follow this recipe, share my video, okay? And subscribe. If you don't, hey, this ain't going to happen for you, okay? All right. Have a great day.